football stadium or a football stadium in the back garden of your house. What you need is dream come true money. Luckily, Friday's Euro Million Super Jackpot is a massive £110 million. Now that's dream come true money. Euro Millions from the National Lottery. Play online or on the app. Estimated jackpot rules and procedures apply. Players must be 16 or older.
Across the UK, online, on DAB, and on your smart speaker. Weekend Breakfast with Penny Smith on TalkRadio.
Hello, good morning to you. It is Sunday. It is the 27th of June, the last Sunday in June. My goodness, next week it'll be July. Where's this year gone? Well, I think we know. It's gone into lockdown. What is happening in this hour? In a moment, we've got music, then we're talking theatre, and we finish off with book club, double book club for you today. We've got a thriller and we've got a summer read. Let me just quickly take you through the headlines on the newspapers. We have the Sunday Telegraph, PM to oust top Mandarin in Whitehall Revolution. The Sunday Times, kill donors £1 billion deal, officials begged minister. This is about Robert Jenrick and rejecting advice on a housing development. The Observer, jobless total to hit 1980s levels without fresh state support. The Mail on Sunday has a big interview with the Prime Minister, billions to get Britain booming. The Sunday Express, PM speeds up plan for Britain's new boom. You have been hearing about that in the news. The Sunday Mirror, COVID-19 crisis exclusive. This is about an ICU nurse who has battled breast cancer and COVID and also conceived against the odds, and her husband got COVID as well. So it was one of those extraordinary storms. The Sun on Sunday has a WAG War 2, it's called, all about Colleen's England pals probe leaks, it says. Daily Star on Sunday has a showbiz exclusive. Paddy crash, Lambo failed its MOT. This is about crashing while filming Top Gear. And the Sunday People, Premiership star in COVID party probe. Those are all the headlines for you this morning, but we are going to hear music now.
Clouds fill your day with the unnecessary grey. When tomorrow looks so far away, just tell me you'll be okay. When the time ticks away.
That is Rainbow from Hanna and Music, and she joins us now. Good morning to you, Hanna.
Hello, Penny. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you very much. And rainbow, well, of course, we've seen a lot of rainbows around. There's a lot of children's painting of rainbows kind of almost everywhere you go, particularly if you go into any hospital nearby. You wrote this partly because of the Thursday night Clap for Carers.
Yes, and basically all the children putting all the rainbows in their windows, it inspired me to write the song. Yeah,
and so you wrote that. There's nothing particularly in your family with COVID. It's actually just about the Thursday night clap, was it?
Yeah, I just felt like I wanted to write something for everybody that's working during this time and anybody affected by the coronavirus. It was just sort of trying to give back something to everyone and say thank you, basically.
And hi, Hannah. And we're walking around
Hello.
the streets at the moment and seeing all these rainbows, and there's some particularly creative efforts that sort of span multiple floors of windows and things now. How do you kind of try and capture that, such a kind of moment of a certain spirit, and how do you turn that into a song that you feel captures that?
I mean, I was trying to, especially in the chorus, trying to bring an uplifting feel, sort of trying to put a bit of an optimistic look. So hopefully people, when they come out the other side, you know, of all this, there's a good feeling, hopefully.
And I guess uplifting definitely is, because it's fun, it's exciting, and it's almost a spirit of hope behind it as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, hope. Just get the words out of my mouth.
And now, from your background point, because the style as well is really suited. You've got a bit of a background and even a bit of time in Nashville as well, right, with performances and things like that. How would you describe your style of music that brings that to life?
I would say it's kind of pop rock, in the pop rock vein. You got a bit of the guitars going on, drums, and you got the catchiness in the chorus. So I guess it's kind of pop rock.
And how have you been coping during lockdown?
So I've literally been doing live videos on Facebook, and I've been writing lots of songs, and recording lots as well.
Who are you in lockdown with?
Sorry, say again?
I was just wondering who you were in lockdown with. Have you managed to lock down with somebody else, or are you on your own some?
I'm living with my partner at the minute in a flat in London.
And how has that been?
Yes, it's been a different experience, because I'm used to going out busking and I do gigs and weddings, so it's been a bit of a different, surreal experience. But I've tried to make the best of the situation.
But presumably when you're making music, when you're actually writing a song and composing, you do that on your own anyway, I'm assuming, or do you get input from other people?
I tend to write on my own, but I am open to doing co-writing if there's anybody interested. But at the minute, it's just been myself writing, and I've been working with studios as well to do recordings as well.
And Hannah, I guess you've kind of cut your teeth on sort of some of the busking circuit, which is possibly the best way of showcasing some real emerging raw talent, because you're so sort of close up to the crowd responding to it. What sort of, because I remember in London particularly, what sort of opportunities has that given you within the busking kind of competitions and things like that?
Oh, literally, because I was in the London gigs competition to do with busking London, and from that, literally, I ended up getting a busking licence. So you do an audition and everything in front of different judges, and you can busk all around the network rail circuit, around the underground. It's a good way of exposing yourself to different audiences, because you never know who's passing you.
And it is, I guess, it's such a different environment to perform that way. Do you have a preference, and what's the difference between having to perform for people out on the street versus perform maybe in a pub or a club somewhere that they're all sat down as a captive audience?
I think you've got to definitely put across more of a performance, actually, to try and get people's attention, because lots of people are either on their way commuting or going to work or whatever, so you've got to get their attention very quick.
Oh,
whereas
fantastic.
in the pub, in the pub, actually, it can be difficult as well, actually. It's getting their attention, I suppose, is the key.
Marvellous. Now, obviously, we heard a bit of this song already, which is really great and so timely to sort of tie in with that kind of spirit that everybody's going through. Is this time in lockdown giving you more time to come up with more songs that we might see come out soon, or peeking over the horizon?
Yes, definitely. I've got another song that I'm going to be releasing soon as well, so that's hopefully in the next month or so, or well, sooner, hopefully. But I've been writing lots of songs. It's giving me more inspiration.
Hannah, thank you so much for chatting to us this morning. That's Hanna and Music, and Rainbow is out now, and we'll just hear a little more from it right now.
Window pane.
Talk Radio. Penny Smith on Talk Radio.